Welcome to the recap of Pulp Cthulhu Blackheart Crucible, Session 2. Let me thank player and host, Juice at Master of the Game, and his partner in crime, Paula at Awkwardly Nerdy, Bill at RollStats, and the three amigos, Josh, Jason, and Isaiah. This session begins with the players leaving the interview site. Luther ends up at Blake's house, Bonnie and Ethel go back to the motel, and Billy Bob decides to take a ride through the nature preserve. Luther makes a phone call. Luther and Bonnie end up at the Crystal Springs post office. They all go back to Dano's Clam Shack and enjoy some free food and beverages. They all bed down that night at the barracks. The next morning, they get their first mission, get some code names, some gear, and they are off to Laguna Verde for the next adventure. If you like these videos, subscribe to the channel and subscribe to Master of the Game's channel and go check out his Patreon. Juice, do you have anything else to add?
We gotta pretend I have friends. I need to shower. Just being around this makes me feel dirty, and I need a very long, hot shower.
Hey, Blake, can I use your bathroom, man?
Nope.
Come on, man.
I tell you what, in my garage, I do have a toilet in the back. Last time I found you peeing against my wall of the bedroom.
In fairness, though, you got that big ceramic pot with the plant, and it looks...
Not in my bedroom, though.
It looks just like urinal. I don't like, what the hell, man? Like,
I had to throw out those slippers. Do you understand how expensive my carpet cleaning bill was that week?
You could have gave me $5 and I would have had Shitty Carl do that, and we could have got high. So, like,
I don't do that, man.
You best believe that I am searching for anything of value in Blake's garage. I'm just saying, like,
good thing my toolboxes are loud.
You think that would stop him?
In my garage, you might find a grenade. Also might find a really large claymore sword.
I'm taking it and I'm strapping it on my back. Like, yeah.
Not only am I using like the squirt bottle of body wash, I'm also using 2 bars of Dial soap and scrubbing the stench and also the memories of what happened.
Well,
I will.
Do you have a beer fridge or like a food fridge that you store extra food on?
In the garage, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. So
deep fry or a deep freezer too. Like, I'm sure I got all that stuff out there.
So Luther is going through all of that. Like, seriously, I'm eating whatever I can, just throwing like
raw frozen meat.
Yeah, and shoving meat into my pants pockets, like, for later. So sure, it'll come in handy. I'm looking for anything that I can.
Blake's
give.
gonna be pissed,
I'm looking for
rations that out. Like, that's meal prep for the next 6 months.
I'm looking for anything I can give to Ethel for that lasagna, because I want to contribute. I'm not throwing the garbage on the ground. I'm shoving it under the car, wherever the other car is. I'm just like throwing the trash under the car so Blake doesn't see it. Oh my God, do any of his cars have catalytic converters? Does he have tools? And do I have time? I'm just gonna shove a beer can or 2 into my pockets. And like, if I could find whatever sort of protein, like meat I'm looking for, I shove that in my back pocket. By the way, Blake, can I borrow a t-shirt or something, man? Like, I'm just saying, I'm kind of sticky. I poured that soda over my head and I got these new pants. I want something cool. It's
it is cool. I'm going to give you, hang on.
Don't you have like a Panic at the Disco?
Luther, I'm going to give you the brand new unreleased Grim Reaper shirt. Just give me 5 seconds. That happens to be a misprint.
Luther kind of turns away so that Blake can't see that I've shoved stuff down into my pockets.
Luther, I can see the bulge. It looks bootleg, Ethel.
It probably says Grim Peeper.
Like, I'm telling you, man.
And they don't match.
Everything is coming up Millhouse for Luther right now.
Both your bulges are creating wet spots in your pants,
Shit. I forgot. I stuck my key in there and I was going to shotgun it. And never mind, man.
Luther, I can see it. You can't fit that 7 pounds of steak in one pocket. It doesn't, you have the corner of it in, and the rest is I know you took my food.
You don't understand, Blake, man. Like, I feel bad. I can't go back to Bonnie and Ethel empty-handed. So just let me have this. Come on. I'll pay you back. I'll get the job. I'll pay you back.
The hotel for now to pick up our shit.
You head back at the hotel. you're in there like 2 minutes, and the phone rings again.
Hello?
Oh, this is Larry at Vegas Pizza. Are you okay? Are you and Bonnie okay?
Fine.
Are you sure? I just got a call about Eugene.
Oh, yeah, he suffered a terrible accident.
It was. It was. I heard it. I heard about how he got mauled by a prairie dog.
Yep. Just absolutely vicious creatures.
Are you safe? I heard you were out there. I heard you and Bonnie were out there. I was
At least
concerned.
it wasn't an armadillo.
Don't worry. My 45 took out that bastard.
Bonnie doesn't need to. I don't know if she was thinking about still coming in today to help fold those boxes. She doesn't need to.
All right. I'll make sure I let her know.
Prayers for Eugene, all right?
Indeed, honey. You didn't forget my toaster, did you?
That's in the back seat.
Good.
Oh, Blake, can I run in and use your phone real quick, man?
I don't have a landline.
Damn it. All right. Remind me to find
I haven't upgraded since the satellites went out.
You
Remind me
cheap
to fi-
bastard.
Remind me to
It's
find
expensive
a
to get, telephone line run to a house.
I could hook you up, man. That's that dude. What?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I got a guy. I got a guy.
You said, yeah, you got a guy. You got a guy right here in Luther's
No, I
style.
got a better guy.
That's my style. Like you said, oh, you have dreams, you have aspirations. So do I, man. Like, what do you think it is? I am the freaker king of Nevada. I'm telling you right now that like I will hook you up from top to bottom. You will have free phone system, latest high-tech rotary dial phone. Like it's gonna be amazing, man.
Luther,
Like,
don't sell me, man. Don't sell me.
Bonnie
Bonnie
this
would probably
guy
know.
installed
I
our
do have
landline.
phones throughout my house, wireless
Blake,
phones.
man, Blake, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm doing this. I'm doing you this as a favor. This is me. I told you. I got you. I got you back. You don't owe me nothing, man, except the meat I got shoved in my pocket and the 2 beers that I was going to shotgun on the way out.
Mm-mm.
Didn't you know that I'm all sorts of electrical savvy? I'm going to go use the payphone, and I have essentially like a speaker that creates a dial tone, and sort of like the old dial-up, like it makes that sound. But it actually allows me to make a telephone call for free. And I
Okay.
call the Insomniac Motel.
This is Carl, Insomniac Motel.
Hey, Carl, it's Luther, man. Luther Styles. You remember me? I'm in room number 9.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
So listen, a friend of mine, Billy Bob, he just checked out. He said that you should put my back rent like on his bill. So like he's paying.
What a scumbag!
It's all good, man. Like so I'll see you soon. New towels, fresh sheets, because man, I'm paid up now. Like I like right. We're good, right?
Wow. Okay. Well, that was really nice of him.
Yeah, he's my cousin's uncle, sister-in-law's brother through marriage. And so he's visiting from out of town. And
Brother through marriage? Like a stepbrother, you mean?
Well, I mean, you did hear his accent, right? I mean, you know how it is. So I'm just saying. Anyway, apparently my great grandmother passed away, and he was bringing along some inheritance and stuff. And so anyway, he's paying for his room, he's paying for my room, and we're all good now. Yeah.
Okay, good. You hear him on the phone. He's like, yeah, it's Luther. Yeah. Call off the hit on him. Okay. Good. All right, Luther. Good to know.
So, Peter, how many
I think
birds
I
would
will,
you like
yes.
to serve? What's the scenery?
Be
look
nice and
like?
quiet.
It's very nice and green. There's a lot of nice trails. It's not very crowded today, but it is night.
Oh, it's nighttime now?
Yes. We do have 2 sunsets and 2 sunrises, so it's technically night. But they've got some lights on. There's wildlife to see at night. You could ride. They got one of the trails is lit up, so people can ride during the first sunset.
Yeah, but Boris is feeding me at 2200, so I got to be back at 2200.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Billy Bob, you're riding these lit trails, and
You get a call.
as you are riding, you come around like one of the turns where the whole thing starts, and it's lit, and there's like a big picture map. And there's a person in a trench coat standing there who kind of like flags you down. Hey, you're Billy Bob, right?
Yeah, I'm Billy Bob.
This is, just got the message from Carl that bounty's off your friend Luther. So
But
he's good.
you mean I can't drag Luther in for money anymore? Shit.
No.
There goes my weekend. Well, what the hell happened? That dude's got some issues. I know Ethel says he's all right.
Something about whatever debt got paid off, or it's
That
going to get
dude
paid
is-
off. So,
That dude is crazier than Run Over Coon, man.
hello, welcome. Come on in.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, are you okay?
No, I can't.
It's okay, Ma. It's okay. So, sir, you look
Luther, how are you been?
you look like,
Is this your grandmother? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm really
quick.
sorry.
like I'm gonna call an audible here, Ethel. Okay, so this is my great aunt Ethel.
Okay.
And she's in town because unfortunately my cousin, my second cousin,
Okay.
he just died horribly in a
Oh.
horrible
This is
that's-
tragic.
it was a horrible government, we're not allowed to talk about it, like
Yeah. Oh, that's,
top-
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry.
top secret need to know basis. But the thing is, right, like he has a PO box here, and
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, right? Like, me, right? My family's
Yeah, I
kinda-
do. I know of you, yes.
So here's the thing, right? Like we got to get into the PO box because we got to give them a service, and we gotta like we just got to get into the PO box because
Okay.
there's stuff in there that we got to see. So if
Mhm.
if I give you this ID, right? Like
Okay, well, yeah, that would help to know
I'm gonna
who he
give you this
is.
ID, and then could you let me know which PO box it is, and maybe give me the key. And then I reach into my pocket. And I pull out one of the beers and the 75 cents. And I just kind of slide it slowly across the counter. And I'm like, come on, man. Just a favor, right? For a friend. I got you, man. That's my style, right? Like
All right.
I'm Louis style.
I've been jonesing for a
Fast
beer
talk is
all
just-
morning. Whew, thank you. About time.
At least he won't go
PBR, my
postal.
favorite.
You're the best. You're the best. Also,
Okay.
when you see Blake, thank him. So yeah, which PO box is it? And can you?
Okay, sure. Let me see that ID. Who is he?
Oh yeah. So I hand him the ID.
I'll check to see if he's got any mail. I don't think so. I've seen like
Oh.
4 of these in the last 5 months.
Wow, you must have a lot of friends. I don't know, like that. Like yeah, right.
So I'll check to see if he's got any mail. I don't think so. He doesn't have a PO box here. I can tell you that.
Okay, let me ask you this, right? Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you now, right? Like, okay, so maybe I was, I was kind of, like, because I got
Right.
this thing going on, and I can't really talk about it, but I'm gonna tell you about it later, right? But like, I can't really tell you about it right now.
Good. Hmm.
It's really important, and it's super serious. And like, I guess what I'm saying is, I can't really give you anything like I gave you my last 75 cents and my last beer. I got a steak if you want a steak, but like, and I take one of the half thawed steaks, I slap it on the counter, and I'm like, look, man, like, I gotta know, what do you know about this ID? Is this a government thing? Because like, okay,
That's a New York strip, honey.
I'm kind of.
Okay.
I'm kind of involved in a government thing, and I can't tell you what it is, but I kind of got to know if this is like a government thing. And like, and you would know, right?
Okay. So this is all we get from this ID, and we just mail it to the dead letter office,
Where's that?
Atlanta, Georgia, and
Where's-
we get them in all the time. That's all I can tell you. It's kind of weird, but strange things go over there, go over in Groom Lake. But I thought the whole thing was shut down years ago. But
Hey, let me ask you one more question. And man, you've been super helpful, really. Like, you know what? Next time I see you when you get off, like we'll get high, man. I'll match you. It'll be cool. It'll be good. Like you and me, right? So, but like, so these people that come in, and like you said, we're the fourth one. There've been 3.
Mhm.
Are they like are they commies, man? Are they like Russian? Do they have accents? Are they like who are like what
No.
kind of people are they?
just regular folks.
How the
Alright.
Ruskies do it, honey. They hide right in plain sight, regular people. You never know who's gonna be one.
Like, are you gonna finish that beer or?
I mean, I was planning on it. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Hey, you got a cigarette or? The next time I see you, if you're carrying, then you could get me high, but I'll get you the next.
Yeah. Why not? Why are you going to wait till after work? I'd much prefer to do this job stoned.
Let's do it. Like, yeah. We get high with the post office employee. Ethel like rips the biggest bong rip out of all of us, sucks it all down, and like does not even a cough. Boris, privyet! What do you think of my new shirt? It's nice, right? I just
Grim Peeper. It is appropriate for you.
So Luther, about that sword that you took out of my garage. You know, the one that's like sticking up about a foot above your head.
Hey Blake, I was gonna tell you about that, man. Like, I didn't think you would mind. I'm gonna give it back. Man, you see all the stuff that's going on around us right now. I got nothing, man.
Yes, I hope you all brought weapons and things like ready for training. I thought you were going to help me with body. I was going to give you $5. You left.
Stuff came up. You know what? If the body is still there, now I got a blade. That's okay. Here's what happened. I went back to Blake's house, and then I was looking for some gas, and then he wouldn't give me any gas. And then I was going to call, but Blake told me he lied to me. He said he didn't have a phone, like it was a slum bag ass thing, right? And then I was looking for like something to chop the body up so that it would make it easier to bury, and like like all that sort of stuff.
No.
I didn't have any lime, no goddamn lime. So I found this sword, and then I told Blake I got to have this. Boris told me that I should bring it, and Blake said no, you're an asshole, blah blah blah. You're never going to give it back. And I was like, no, Blake, man, be cool. And then like finally I took it and I got it, and now I'm ready to chop up that body. I'm very
No,
he didn't say that.
No. We took care of it. Of course, we recycle now, so I couldn't put it in dumpster.
Oh, all right. Well, but so like you're still going to give me the 5 though, right? Because like I mean, my intention was there, right? Like.
On our way walking over there, Ethel's gonna saddle up next to Boris and whisper in his ear,
By the way, Pondwater, if you want to relive that night from 1988 in Moscow, I'll be waiting around midnight.
Luther's looking really closely at Boris and sees as he throws up a little bit in the back of his mouth.
I appreciate invitation, but I am not. I practice celibacy like my father before me. So
Sure thing, honey. I'll be waiting.
and she pats him on the ass.
Grandma, I think they have a zero tolerance policy at this work location.
What the hell is that?
That means that they get very upset if you do any advances on people of the opposite sex.
Well, how is one supposed to social climb?
Guys, they have a shrimp bar and a mini nuke. Come on, let's go. And Luther runs to the back.
I think it's more of an H-bomb.
And Luther is just like literally double fisting the cocktail shrimp into his mouth. Like,
guys, he's going to throw up if we let him do this again. 45 minutes and it's all on the floor. Everything he eats. Watch.
you see an older man who is receding hairline with a kind of trim beard in a blue jumpsuit. Starts coming around. Hey, is everything okay? You guys good? The food good? I'm Oleander. I run the Clam Shack. Just making sure all the food, everything's good.
Ethel's gonna lean over to Bonnie.
He kind of looks like Blake, doesn't he? With the receding hairline,
Yes, and a little around the eyes as well, and the same aristocratic nose, yes.
I'm right here, guys. I can hear that. And he does not look anything like me.
In that case, stand next to him so we can get a better look and tell for sure.
Like, as soon as Luther hears his name, he sort of looks up from shoveling the shrimp cocktail into his mouth, and he turns and goes, huh? And says, lobster tail. And, like, he says lobster tail, and just, like, half food, just, like, spits all out into the shrimp cocktail, and then goes back to shoving food into his face.
He's just homeless and hungry, honey. You gotta look out for those less fortunate than us.
I fed him like 7 Cliff Bars today.
In other news tonight, Lincoln County officials are advising residents once again to stay away from abandoned mine shafts. Earlier today, 2 contractors from Starlings Electrical, Las Vegas, Nevada, were killed when their work van got too close to an abandoned mine shaft and burst into flames from the escaping methane gas. The victims were identified as Yuri Sokolov and Ivan Romanov, both of Garden City, Kansas.
Wooden slat building that barely looks like that if you were to sneeze on it, it would fall down, is sitting right near one of these impact craters.
I call bottom bunk. My knees don't work well enough to climb anymore.
Billy Bob's my bunkmate.
Hey, I'll take a top bunk, no worries. But sometimes when I get drunk, I piss myself. Just so.
It's all right. You're in a bunk by yourself, Luther. You got 2 beds. That's how much they like you here. If I were you, I'd sleep on the bottom, and then when you pee, you could just go up on top, and then you don't get wet, and you can sleep on the dry surface. And then
Like,
the next
why-
day you do it again. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to wash the sheets right away and change them because they'll be dry by the next night. You'll be all set, man.
This is why I like you, Blake. You got brains, man. Like, yeah. That is a damn good idea, buddy.
Both have access to bathrooms, which when you turn on the water, it looks like very rusty brown. And it's questionable whether there's any heat. The toilets do flush, however.
So just so we're clear, you're describing probably the nicest place that Luther has stayed in a month and a half.
Oh, yeah. They'd probably wake up and see me on the quarterdeck doing pull-ups or something. And
Quick breakfast for you.
where I literally pancake the eggs in between 4 pieces of sausage, pretending that's the bread. And I just start
Okay.
eating it. I can't handle the carbs, so.
Someone's gonna have the meat sweats later.
Oh, no. This helps me, I'm working on my figure, my physique. I'm trying to tone up.
Billy Bob's gonna get a bowl, put some of the eggs in it, throw some sausage on top of that. He's gonna start looking around for some biscuits. If there's any gravy here, he's gonna spoon that right on top of all of it.
Yeah, they got
Dash of
gravy.
hot sauce.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
I
they
love
got to have the hot
breakfast
sauce.
slop.
Luther looks really gray and kind of shaky. He legitimately looks gray. This big cold sweat on his forehead, and he's shaking. He looks at Blake, who's eating, 5 pieces of sausage with 12 eggs, and just like turns his head to the side and projectile vomits all over the side of the barracks. Sausage smell is disgusting. I can't.
A young kid comes running over, like he's jogging. He's got, he's got the tray. He's carrying some coffees over. And as he gets close, he looks familiar. He looks like the Russian from yesterday. I got the coffee. Who's coffee? Boris is
Isn't
like,
that the
black,
guy
of
you
course.
just blew up?
Wait, aren't you
Ethel?
dead?
Whoa,
Didn't I
whoa,
shoot
whoa.
you?
What's going on? Hold on. I just brought coffee. And he puts it down on the table.
Is your last name Webb?
Yeah,
By any chance?
yeah, of course it is. Why?
Can I see your Let me see some ID. Let me see some ID right now.
He reaches into a pocket. He pulls out the ID and hands it to you. It looks exactly the same like the one you have.
What the hell is going on here? Seriously.
Boris, didn't we kill him already?
Is this another test? Are we supposed to kill him again?
No, I got in. You should have seen the shit I got in trouble for the last one. Do not kill this one, please. Go. You go get the Blake Monster drink. He needs it to stay jacked. You get to the last room on the right, and there's a little sign that's got like a piece of tape that's taped over whatever is in this room. It's got like Boris's name scrawled on it, and he reaches in and unlocks it. And there's some brooms and paint cans and other cleaning supplies in here. And he starts moving stuff around and turns the light on.
Oh, Boris,
is,
you're really
uh,
high ranked. They got you in the janitor's closet here.
Thank you for pointing out, Blake. I wasn't sure if I understood that, but I appreciate
That's
it.
because,
Thank you.
well, they do this kind of thing so that
Yeah, I told you Blake's a
you're
kid.
just ready to move off of this floor and go to the next floor up because you're, upper management.
I saw your management material back at the convenience store when you ran. Yes.
Dude, how about when
Gotcha
I
there,
jumped on
honey.
the other car?
No, I heard about it. That was very good. Yes.
Yeah?
So you redeemed yourself. That's why
Yeah.
you're still here.
While you stood there and didn't do anything.
I was not there. I was immobilized by Reagan.
That's very true. The Reagans put the fear of God into the commies.
True.
You go with Jim here. He has mission for you. I think you can do this. Jim, Department of Energy, we're just borrowing you for this quick operation. Anyway, I got a helicopter that I need picked up and taken to have maintenance. It's just easy job. Helicopter. I know that it's sitting there on that oil rig. It's got to go to maintenance. The guy got the person who's supposed to fly it. He got sick. Has been medevaced out. There's a knock at the door, and you see the intern again, and hands you a monster.
Yes!
He hands a bunch of films.
Shotgun!
So,
Now can you stop crying and can we do this?
Yeah,
mission?
where's the other one? This is only one.
damn. And he just he drops the paperwork on the desk and runs out. Looks like we got a little technicality first. I got a waiver form you guys need to sign first. The 2005 Sullivan Act. Apparently, you can't have more than half your team or group or unit that you're with related. So apparently, 3 of you are all related to each other?
Wait, what?
I beg your pardon?
Luther, are you Bonnie's dad? Bet if Luther didn't do any drugs and he like gained some weight, Bonnie and Luther would look exactly alike. Look at him. Oh my gosh.
So, which one of us do you think is
Related. Yeah.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I think
I can't say anything, HIPAA. We're going to fly you into Laguna Verde. There's a nuclear power plant there.
Jimmy Steve said that you would give me a code name. Can I get a code name? Like something really cool.
I've been reading, I read serial books. You may have heard of this called Black Rock Adventures. There are characters in there if you wish to use their code names.
I want to be Gray Chicken.
prize my old code name from the CIA? I'll be Agent Night Sweats.
Think on it.
Ooh, guys, let's just name me after my favorite wrestler, the Grim Reaper.
Bonnie should be like She-Ra, or some sort of Amazonian name. And Billy Bob should just be Billy Bob, because that's like a good code name.
No, you just go with Bob Billy.
This is a medical kit. The important supplies in here. Morphine tablets.
I'm going to hang on to this.
Injector needle that has the label has been removed. It is like 20 monster.
I'll hold on to that and I just put it inside my coat.
This is a shortwave radio. It's heavy, of course.
Muscles for brains. That's your job. Carry that.
Fine.
This is flare gun here. Very important. This is flare. This is white phosphorus. And then he pulls out another one and he shows it's got like a lightning bolt on it. This one put a charge in someone. This is 5,000 in gas rations in case you need to negotiate.
It'll go in my purse. Don't worry.
Hey, make sure you put it in that secret compartment you always talk about. We can't let Luther find it.
These are 50 100 cons. You know, $100 bill when they put con on there. From Wrath of Khan, yes. Gold medallions, as you can see. Original Enterprise on there. And outline of crew on back. And hands you a rifle with a scope on it. It's got a big hammer and sickle insignia. A handgun with a similar emblem. It's got hammer and sickle on it.
Nice.
This was gift from father, so do not lose gun. Pablo Rivera, welcome to Laguna Verde. Our pilot told him not to fish from the pier, not to fish from the rig, but he did. Got sick, so he is at the hospital. So how long have you been with the project?
What
A day.
project?
Right. No, how long?
1 day.
Has it been that long?
I mean, 2 days ago, Bonnie was delivering pizzas for a living.
It's true.
And Luther was basically selling plasma for drug money.
You know that they're just pulling your leg, right? Like, clearly.
I hope so.
Clearly, we are experienced operatives, and we all
Look at
know.
Ethel. She's still got her hair rollers in. Does she look
We
like an
all
experienced
know.
operative?
That's the whole point.
She's in a
Like,
muumuu.
you shouldn't be able to recognize anyone who is in deep cover should not be recognized as in deep cover. Ethel has the greatest cover in the world. So, like I said,
That's a terrible code name, though. Then I need to explain to you what's going on at the oil rig. If you're part of the project, if they didn't brief you on what was going on, what you need to know about what's going on at the oil rig, and at that moment, you hear a gunshot. His head explodes, and you are now covered with his brain matter, falls and crashes into the water.